way to start the morning.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And that's part of the whimsy of our big logo in the socks. So you see it in your closet, and you're like, I'm going to wear my Sam Edelmans today, and you smile.
Yeah.
You could see it here on this wedge.
Okay.
It's that very fun, whimsical signature.
We're going to have to get you to bring us more quantity, my friend.
All right. We can...
we can do that. He says we can make that happen. He said, you're talking to the right man. Here is our Karina Strappy Wedge Sandal. This is another one. We have 82. Another fight to the finish to get these at home. And if you're that power shopper, you know what I'm talking about. You want the good shoe. You want the one that's hot, that's sexy, that you see it just looking at you in a window as you pass by. Here's another fabulous look. $100. We have the free shipping. We also have 4 flexible payments. The 4 flexible payments, this was originally supposed to be on 3. So they gave us an extra flexible payment saying thank you for tuning in at 9 a.m. in the morning. We know everybody's busy doing work things and things like that. But we're so glad that you tuned in for Jesse with Sam Edelman this morning. The 3 choices, we have it in the black. We have it in the nude. The nude. Oh, there's something to be said for the nude with this white kind of sporty bottom.
The sport bottom, you nailed it. And the softness of the natural leather with the fun, whimsical patent. So it gets that shine, and so you have that matte and glossy look. And then the white bottom, that sort of track bottom down there in front. It's fun, and it's different.
Fun. It's different.
This is a sport.
It's distinctive.
Right. It's the ultimate sport sandal.
Yeah, and then the final color, we have the white with the nude is down along the front. I love it. Our Catherine, she's a little fashionista as well, Catherine, our producer, and she loves fashion. She always looks so put together. And she said to me, I love the white and nude. And it's really hard to find a white shoe. I sometimes feel like a white shoe is too stark, like it's too much white. And I like that you accompanied it with the nude, because it's a nice balance.
Exactly. It's that softness of the neutral. White is very popular in fashion right now. In all seasons, spring, summer, winter, fall. White is fun. It's supposed to be loud.
Fresh.
Exactly. And this is definitely plays with that sport trend. But what you can see there on camera, on screen, is the black color, which is a great, soft. I love how it plays against the softness of the natural cork. You can see the bottom there, that detail. It's got that little black bottom, to go with that sport influence. And then, all black and white outfit. It looks great. And then you go to the nude, and the nude with the white bottom looks fantastic. And again, it's the whimsy. You're having fun with these neutral colors, and you can throw it on with a great pair of jeans that you have, a leather jacket, and go on your way. You can also wear this with skirts or dresses.
And Jesse, I like that you've got that treaded bottom in the white because it's rubber. So if you worry about like traction, you worry about having that bounce back or the resiliency, because it is that rubber, you do get that bounce back. You get a little pep in your step, if that kind of makes sense, to have that rubberized bottom. And I think that's truly what makes it distinctive. I think the lines are very sexy on the shoe when you look at the back of the, I'm actually going to show the black because you can see how beautiful, the way it just curves down. The lines are sexy.
Right, exactly. The simple, the way that
curvaceous,
it falls.
like a woman's body.
Exactly. It's beautiful. The way that it drapes on your foot, the way that it drapes over the wedge there. And you can really see it there on the black version. Even the natural patent nude there.
Yeah. So this is the only one that has the patent, right?
Correct.
Because the other 2 are just a full-on leather.
Correct. And I like the mixture of materials. You see that a lot from us. Mixtures of prints, mixtures of materials, and have fun with it. I love that bottom. See that S there, branding. Branding is very important. But the practical element, that it has that, it's trend right in that it's, it's got the white bottom, the sport influence. And then, that little tractor bottom, or the tread, if you will. It's a peep-toe wedge. It's a simple, classic silhouette, but we've taken it and we've mixed materials. We added that fun bottom, the cork
You kind of reinvented it.
Exactly. We brought it back and made it new.
Yeah, you made it fresh, you made it current, you made it modern. I think when you think about New York City and you think about places that you travel around the world and you see the beautiful buildings and you see the curvatures in the way they curve up to the top, like the Chrysler building, and you see the curvature and things like that. And then you see it in your shoe and the fluidity and the way it just takes fashion and architecture and combines them together. It really makes for something exciting.
It's the important elements in design, and I keep calling them simple, but it takes a long time to figure out where these shoes are going to drape across your foot, just as it does in all elements of design.
You guys are so strategic, and I love that. You think about every little nuance.
It's important because the customers are asking us, and we read about it, and it's so satisfying when we see them online and we hear if we're back home or on the street, so it's just great.
And those are on their way to selling.